Hello friends, welcome back. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to our home. In today's video, we're adding some early summer touches here to my living room. So if you're here for it, hit that thumbs up button for me, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to show you just a couple of things I picked up for this living room refresh. And guys, if y'all can hear this mama bird, she is right outside my door and she is chirping her little head off this morning. So please excuse me if you can hear mama bird chirping the whole time I'm talking, but let's get started. Now, I went on a thrifting adventure with my friend Charlotte, and I've got a couple of items I picked up when I went thrift shopping, and then I have a couple of new items. And let me show you some of my thrifted items first, starting with these beautiful blue and white candlesticks. I love them so much. I really want to add some more blue into the living room. I did add a lot of blue for spring, so I just want to kind of continue that. I'm also going to add some green and a little touch of red that you'll see here in just a second, because I'm going to be adding lots of red into my kitchen and dining room area. So my home's pretty much an open concept, so I want everything to kind of flow together. So I bought these beautiful candlesticks. There's a set of them. Aren't they gorgeous? I have got some little LED. Oh, I got one right here. Hang on. I actually have this on the dining room table. These sweet little LED candles, they're battery operated, and I love them. Look how cute they are. So I think those are going to be really pretty inside there. Now, when I first bought these, my intentions were to use them on my end tables, and then I thought, no, I'm sorry. My first intention was to use them on my bookcase. And then I got some beautiful green planters from Magnolia, and those ended up on my bookcase. I'll either insert a picture here, or before we start decorating, I'll show them to you guys, but they are beautiful. So those ended up on my bookshelf. So I think these are going to end up maybe one each on my end tables, but we shall see. Let me put this back. I love this. I have this on all the time on the dining room table, and it is so cute. Okay. So those are my candlesticks that I got from a thrift store. What else did I get from a thrift store? Okay, then I picked up this beautiful picture. Look how gorgeous that is. I love the handle on that. So pretty. So I loved this blue. And I have another planter. Oh, I gotta grab it. I picked up another planter with a little bit of this flower print to go on my mantle, on my hearth. So when I found this, I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to work together perfectly. So this is going to go on my mantle. Maybe just some little fresh greenery or some faux greenery just to go on the mantle. And I'll show you that planter in just a second. Let's see, one more thing. Okay, one more thing from my thrift haul. I actually got this in my little hometown. I didn't get this in Arkansas, but this came from my friend Glenna. Isn't it gorgeous? The Heritage Antiques, I think is what it's called, in Lufkin. My friend Glenna has a little booth there, and she always has the sweetest things. She always has lots of goose and lots of ducks. So if you're interested in that and you live local to me, be sure to stop by there, because her booth is always full of those things. But I thought this sconce would look really pretty to the left of my new barn picture that I have over my couch. So this wood is almost the exact color as the picture that I picked up from Hobby Lobby that's got the barn. It has a really dark stain frame. So I thought, okay, I needed something else to go there until I get my family pictures done this year. So I thought this is going to look really good there. It came with a little candle. I may just use this little real candle instead of using one of the LED ones, but I won't burn it. But anyway, I got this. Hopefully, cross my fingers, this is going to look good beside my new barn picture. Okay, so I think that's all of my thrifted items that I picked up. Here's a few of my new items that I got. Okay, I was wrong. I forgot to show you guys these beautiful peonies. I also picked these up when we were in Arkansas, and they are beautiful. And I thought, since I'm adding some strawberry and some red touches into the kitchen, these would look really pretty on my coffee table to kind of bring in some red into the living room. And in the meantime, I found this picture on Amazon. Oh my, it is beautiful. I have a gold mirror on my mantle, so I'm planning on layering this with that gold mirror. I think it's going to look so pretty, and it's going to play off really well with the faux plants that I'm going to put in a vase on my coffee table. And then I just picked up a simple little mirror. I think this is going to go on my bookshelf. It may go on the mantle, but you just set it up. I got it for like $7.99 at TJ Maxx. I love it so much. I love the gold on it. It's kind of a brushed gold. It's not really bright. It's very muted, and I really love this. So I got this little tabletop mirror, again, for $7.99 at TJ Maxx. And then a couple of pillows, y'all. I got this one from, I think this is from Hearth and Hand. If you've been around my channel, I love Joanna Gaines. And let's see if it says where this is from. No, this is from the Threshold line from Studio McGee. But again, I wanted to bring in some of that green into the living room, and it had that really pretty floral print on it. Perfect. And I think this is going to look really good. Maybe in my chair and a half, maybe on my couch. I'm not real sure because I've got to add this one in first. This came from Antique Farmhouse. Okay, those are just a few items I picked up. Now let's get to decorating. Okay, here's a look of my living room from the front door when you walk in to the right. My house is pretty much like an open concept. There is my little barn picture where I want to put that sconce to the left. And then we will redo the mantle a little bit. I've got some more things on the hearth to do. My parlor palm is not doing very well right there, so I think I'm going to put that on the back porch and rearrange on the fireplace real fast. And then there is my chair and a half, which is my pride and joy. I just got that reupholstered by a friend. We'll redo the coffee table, add some pillows. And then here's my bookcase that I was talking about. And let me show you up close my new green planters. Okay, and here's the green planters. I love them so much. Right now they have some live ferns that are doing pretty good. And I think they look so good here on this bookcase as you walk into the living room. So, okay, so I just wanted to show you guys just to look around real fast, and then we'll get, again, to decorating. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this vase here. I love this vase. It came from my friend Vicky's antique booth at another place I love to shop in here locally. It's black. It's got a gorgeous little blue print on it, so I really want to try to use it. So let's see if these peonies will look good in here. I think there's 8, but I'm just going to leave these bundled up, maybe. Let's see. Oh, those are just beautiful. I think I want them to sit maybe a little higher, so let me get some Target bags and stick in there and see if I can get them to sit up just a little bit. Oh my, I wanted those to look like I had just went out to the garden and picked them and put them in this little vase, and I think that's exactly how they look. I love these so much. They were rather pricey. I wish I could have got enough to go on the mantle. However, I didn't, but I'm very happy with these. I think it's beautiful and adds such a great little summer touch here to the coffee table. Okay, I'm going to keep it very simple over here. I just have a couple of blue books. This is one of my favorite books. It's a Heavenly Highway hymns book. My sweet daughter-in-law gave me this little book. So we're just going to leave these stacked. I'm going to add in this beautiful candle holder. Put it right there. And I really like having let me turn it on. And I really like having, well, darn. Let's see. There we go. I really like having a candle here, so when you walk in the den or the living room, it smells really good. So I'm just going to move this candle down to there. And I love this little trinket from Hearth and Hand collection. It is so sweet. I'm just going to leave it here. Why not? Okay, so there's going to be the look here on my little side table. Okay, and I'm still going to leave it very simple on this little end table. I'm going to change out this big book. I don't think I'm going to leave the candle here. And I'm going to add just 2 smaller books with this sweet little candle holder. Like this. Another little LED candle. And there, very simple. Okay, I'm going to change this area up just a little. I think I want to try this beautiful little wicker tray just to add a little bit more layering over here. It's pretty, but I just want to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to take away this green candle and let's see, and this tall candlestick and change it out for one of these little LED ones. And let's see, oops. Okay. This is just a farmhouse style country living book that I got from Target. So let's take our little tray, add our book, just for some extra layering. What do you think? Just something a little different. Add back in our little, this is from the Threshold line at Target. I got it early spring. I love it so much. It's definitely gonna last me throughout summer. And then let's add back in our little antique candle holder. I love it so much. A touch of brass is really pretty in the living room. And then let's add in just this little LED candle. I can get it going. There we go. It's really pretty at nighttime. And then let's add in the candle that we took away from that little side table, and we'll just pop her right here. There. I love that little layering look. I love the touch of this tray. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Did you like it better with the tray or without the tray? And I'm gonna change out this pillow from my new pillow. I think it's gonna look so good over here. I love the colors. I think it's upside down. Oh, how pretty is that? Okay, now let's work on my hearth for just a second. I always have my lanterns here. That's pretty much a staple. I always have this eucalyptus tree from Target, the blanket ladder, but I think I'm going to take my potter palm and go put it out on the back deck and then do a little rearranging here and add my new planter that I picked up from a thrift store just last week. Okay, so I changed it up just a little bit. I haven't got a blanket or any florals for that blanket ladder yet, but I wanted to show you guys my new thrifted planter that I picked up. It is beautiful. I love the blue flowers on it. I think it's very vintage looking. And I just picked up a fern at Lowe's, and I think it looks so good right here. I don't know what that is. Okay, this is how I decorate. I just move around so I get it the way I want it. And so I think it looks better with this little smaller plant down here because now there's some height on this side and there's some height on this side. Earlier, I really thought it was kind of uneven. Let me know in the comment section if you were talking to me, say, Robin, it's not even. So, but I think this is how we're gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna add any florals to that basket right now because I'm not real sure what I wanna do in that basket. But for now, we're gonna leave the hearth just like this. Now let's add a few touches to the mantle. Okay, let's talk about what I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the tall mirror. I'm gonna take away, I might leave this right here, but I'm gonna take away this smaller mirror, I believe. I may leave these florals alone, but I'm definitely gonna leave a vase here with some florals. Take away this picture. Not real sure about this. Leave our family picture. For sure gonna keep my magnolia candlesticks. And I think I'm gonna leave this little area alone and just add in my new picture and see what it looks like, and my new vase. Okay, I'm just gonna layer in this peony picture right here. Oh my goodness, it adds such color here in the living room. And I really wanted to take away that second mirror because I thought it was gonna take away from this area. And I wanted this picture to be my focal point, and I think it does. It's gorgeous. Okay, I for sure want to use this mirror. It's beautiful. However, I'm not real sure now that I have that picture up here if this is going to play off of each other very well. I don't like the flow of that look. So I think I am just going to take out these Cosmos, maybe put some white ones in there, but I still want to use this pretty little mirror. I think it's very pretty, but I'm just not sure where I'm going to put it. So give me a second. I want to try one more thing out. I know I've got this little book here. What about adding some little books underneath this clock? I may like that. It's a pretty little red book and then a little brown book just to bring some more red here to the mantle. Let's try that out. Okay, one last look. I turned the books up, but I think I'm going to like that a little bit better. But I believe this is going to complete my mantle for today. I just really wanted to have the focal point, that new picture. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So we'll do more later. But for today, here's what I have here in the fireplace area. I just love it. Did anyone notice that I didn't put our family picture back on the mantle? I went ahead and just added it over here. I gotta straighten this candle. That will drive me crazy. I went ahead and just set it over here on this little end table, and I think it looks fine here too. Okay, and because I did not use this on the mantle, I think I'm going to use it right here by this blue bowl. So I'm just going to add this little flower puff right to the top for a little greenery. Take away this one and add this because I really want to use this today. So how beautiful is that? So pretty. Okay, let's add my sweet little summer pillow. I think I'm going to move this one over here. I love that one. Let's turn this around. I love the way they're reversible. Ah, how sweet is that? So sweet. Okay, now let's get our new sconce hung to the left of our new barn picture right there and see what that's gonna look like. Okay, so here's the after. Yes, it looks great. Just how I imagined it. I think it is so, so pretty. I love the way the wood of that sconce almost matches the frame around that picture. I love the antique feel of it. I think it looks really good in this area. What do you guys think? Okay, let me show you a quick look around the living room. There is definitely going to be a part two. Derek will be getting a new recliner for Father's Day. I'm so excited. I'd like to get one that's a solid color that almost matches the cream color of my chair and a half, just to kind of help brighten up the living room. I've got the prettiest floral LED candles that are coming that are going to go in my lanterns on the fireplace. I cannot wait for you guys to see those. So be sure you're subscribed so you won't miss part two of my summer living room refresh. Okay, friends, that's all I'm going to have for you in today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me to the end. I hope you got some simple summer decorating from today's video. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that thumbs up button for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.